Hi, my name is Błażej Wolski-Dudkowski, and I'll be talking how Chase Distillery is affected by the entrepreneurial marketing.
Okay, so we'll start with the definitions, and there's loads of different definitions for entrepreneurial marketing, and one of them is Stokes' definition, which mentions that entrepreneurial marketing suits the best for small and medium-sized companies. Another definition which I found focuses on opportunities and innovation. The difference between these two is that Stokes' definition focuses on adapting marketing. An example for that could be technology advancements. So a lot of companies will have to adapt to the new technology or they will fall behind the competition. Whereas for the Morris definition, is more about retaining profitable customers, meaning that they're keeping customers loyal will keep the business running. Right, moving on to the last definition, which does not resemble the two other definitions. So this one focuses more on how the entrepreneur acts towards his business. So that, for example, it has to be his passion and he has to pursue his dreams as if it was his hobby. A good example for this is William Chase, who went from being a potato farmer to creating a successful potato crisp brand called Tyrrell's, and a distillery which is now making a wide range of premium alcohol. William went from bankruptcy to multimillionaire thanks to his passion and always trying to be innovative. So each of these definitions are different, however, all of them resemble the characteristics of a successful entrepreneur. Okay, so I'll be talking about Chase Distillery today, which is a unique distillery as it was the first of a kind farm to bottle to distillery in UK. We'll talk how the macro and microenvironment affect the entrepreneurial strategies. We start off with the macro environment, and the definition for that is the larger societal forces that affect the whole microenvironment, demographic, economic, natural, technological, political, and cultural forces. So basically, the environment that affects all of the companies. Each company gets affected by these. However, for certain companies, it might be an advantage. For some, it might be a disadvantage. For example, with the sugar tax, companies that were producing drinks with a lot of sugar got affected in a negative way because they had to pay more tax. However, for the companies that produce healthy drinks, this was an opportunity to gain a higher market value. Moving on to Buster, we'll only look at certain factors of the model. The first one I'll talk about is the economical factor. Chase Distillery, two main products, vodka and gin. I've provided two graphs that represent actual and forecast market value of these two products. For both of the graphs, the market value expected to raise. What this means for the Chase Distillery is that the product will likely be in higher demand in future. This means that they will have to adapt to the growing market by either increasing the production or by increasing the range of available products. For the political factor, we can talk about the tax and Brexit. We'll start with the Brexit. So still Brexit deals being on the go, we can't assume if it will be a negative or a positive for the Chase Distillery. If UK negotiates a bad deal that will increase the tariffs on exporting, then the expenses will rise for the company, meaning that the product will likely be more expensive in other countries, which might lower the sales. Moreover, tax on alcohol drinks was raised last year, which certainly had an impact on Chase Distillery as the cost for each bottle increased by an average of 35p. Moving on to the microenvironment, the definition for that is the actors close to the company that affect its ability to serve its customers. The company, suppliers, marketing intermediaries, customer markets, competitors, and publics. Okay, so microenvironment is based on factors that only affect a few companies, not like in the case of macroenvironment. For example, if the supplier will go bankrupt or it will delay its deliveries, then only few companies will be hit with shortages of products. Because of the unique one estate distillery, Chase Distillery doesn't rely on supplies as everything is made on the same site. So the potatoes, apples, and other ingredients are grown at the same site as in which the alcohol is being made. This is practical due to the company knowing if the crops are fine or damaged. This gives them an upper hand in planning as they will know a few weeks before if they will get all the supplies they need from the farm. Moving on to the product life cycle, as shown in the economical factor, the graphs show that the market value is still growing and more products are being sold. This means that the product is in the growing stage. What this means for the Chase Distillery is that their target audience will increase and they will need to adapt the strategies to meet their needs. What makes this distillery unique is, of course, the one estate distillery where everything made is made on one site, but also Chase Vodka sponsored a 3-man team to do an Arctic expedition and to bring the vodka with them to make Chase Vodka to be the first vodka to reach the North Pole. Using this strategy, they made a successful advertisement of their vodka and in a unique way, which was published by many newspapers. Moreover, with this, they've made a limited edition vodka called Race Against the Time, Polar Expedition Vodka.